What is up, basketball fans, hoopers, ballers, and you all who loves basketball? We are closely approaching the NBA playoffs. But before that, we got to go first in the play-in tournament, where we got the Portland Trail Blazers battling out against the Memphis Grizzlies to finalize the 8th seed of the Western Conference. By the way, the Portland here got a twice to beat advantage, which I think they won't lose. I'm betting all in for Portland. Who you got? That is why today we are going to talk about the team that I think will make the cut to the playoffs. And just because they are fighting for the bottom seed doesn't mean that they are going to be easy. But before that, please support us by liking and subscribing to this channel so we can provide you with more basketball analytics, insights, and everything about basketball. Please support us now. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, so please click that button right there. Like right now. So without further ado, let's get back to the topic. Today we have seen devastated hearts and fans as we got to witness how the lonesome undefeated team in the NBA bubble with 8-0 got eliminated for their playoff chances by the Portland Trail Blazers win. Man, if they just tied their series with Memphis, I don't think this is going to be the story. But let's get back. Portland Trail Blazers are actually not a bad team. They are actually a solid team that has faced adversity during the season. The injuries of CJ McCollum, having short lineup rotation, and many others. That is why today, I am going to show you how this team is actually scary. First is their experience. We all know that this team has reached the Western Conference Finals last postseason, and that the conference is loaded with talented teams. And it's tough. They beat the Thunder in the first round thanks to the classic 40-foot game winner by Lillard against Paul George, who said it was a bad shot. Bad shot. That was a bad shot. Bad shot. My god, this dude is crazy. And in the semifinals, they beat the second seed Denver Nuggets only to get swept by the defending champion Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, with Lillard playing through injury. Also, the veteran leadership and hunger for his first title, Carmelo Anthony before finishing his career is a plus drive to make the team more of a contender for the playoffs. Secondly is the comeback of Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic had a gruesome injury last year with a broken leg that kept him out for the season. And now, he is back and almost 110% ready. Last year, he is having his career's best, averaging 15.6 points per game, 10.4 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1 steal, and 1.4 blocks. And in this NBA bubble tournament, he's killing it. He's averaging 17 points per game, 10.3 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.4 steals, and 2.3 blocks. Just an enormous comeback coming out of a heartbreaking gruesome injury he got last year. And he is one of the main reasons why this team is going to shock the top-seeded team in the playoffs. He got good strength that he always used to bully almost most of the NBA players below the rim. Just imagine guarding this dude, the Bosnian Beast, in the post, knowing that he is just going to overpower you every time on the floor. Plus, he can now actually shoot 3 that might space the floor well for the Portland. Maybe he added it to his arsenal to fit the modern style of play today. That could help Lillard and McCollum to drive the paint more. The thing that I love the most about him is his basketball IQ. He can see the floor very well. He can pass or read the defense to make opportunity for himself or his teammates. I mean, that's just a lot for a 7-footer. Can pass, can shoot, what can you ask for? He is also a great defender. Last year, he had a decent 106.5 defensive rating, way better than Whiteside's 112.2. Although we know that Whiteside is the better blocker, he also averages good amount of blocks, securing the paint with 2.3 blocks per game. Lastly, their solid lineup. In the past years, Portland have been a victim of ill-fated season, especially in the playoffs, due to having star players getting injured. But fortunately, because of the COVID-19, they are stacked with their stars fully healthy and had enough rest to prepare themselves for the playoffs. But actually, as of now, because I just saw an article saying that CJ is having back issue, I pray for him to be okay, or else this will be another year with unfortunate events. Just look at this lineup. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Carmelo, Whiteside, and Nurkic. Woo! Look at Lillard. 51 points against the Sixers, 61 points against Luka and the Mavs, and 42 points against the Brooklyn Nets in his last 3 games. And boy, should I tell you that those games, he was clutch. This dude is unbelievable. He can shoot from anywhere on the court. I don't care if PG calls it a bad shot, because if you perfected that range, no shot is bad shot, especially for this dude. The guy is ruthless. He can drive to the hoop and pound it to the rim, or do this. He is floating, man. He is also a very good playmaker who can pass the ball at any given angle. I mean, he can't be stopped when he's on the floor. No one can guard this dude one-on-one. How can you guard a guy who shoots from anywhere on a consistent basis? He has been playing in the playoffs for most of his years, missing only one in his rookie year. He is one of the clutchest players in the NBA today. He did 2 series-ending game winners in the playoffs. There are only 7 game winners that ended a series in the playoffs, and 2 of them are from him, and maybe we can see another one. So that makes me put him on the list of my best players in the NBA. He is not the most vital part of the team's offense, as he has more teammates who he can rely on. Specifically, the second man anchoring the team, CJ McCollum. He is the backup combo guard of Lillard. The dude is just underappreciated. He is a legit scorer too, and his handles are out of this world. I mean, just look at that. He just fooled Dirk. Yeah, Dirk is not that of a good defender, especially in his last year. But just look at how nasty this dude is. He also made Oladipo skate his body all over the floor. All over the floor. And in the playoffs, he can't be guarded too. Then you add the veteran Melo, who is an exceptional perimeter shooter, can also trust taking clutch shots. Plus, Whiteside, who leads the league in terms of blocks. And of course, Nurkic, who we already talked about. This team could potentially upset the top-seeded Lakers if they made the playoffs. Fingers crossed. I am a Laker fan, but this team is just too much. That is why I am scared for the Lakers if they face this kind of team. Lakers couldn't handle 2 highly offensive players at a time. They could either choose to defend only one, whether it's going to be Dame or CJ. Plus, remember, they lost their best perimeter defender in the name of Avery Bradley. And on defensive end, I don't think anyone from the Lakers would score easily in the paint. I mean, bro, what are you going to do if you drive in the rim only to see 2 help defenders in front of you, who are both averaging 3 blocks a game? So the only way the Lakers are going to beat this team is to make it rain from the outside or execute better plays on defense and on the offense to give their guys the best opportunity to score, because I don't think LeBron can muscle his way in the paint like he always do against this team. I really can't wait for the playoffs to start, just like you guys. But we have to wait until August 17 because that's when the real game begins. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe to this channel, and then comment us what you think about this video and what you want us to talk about, because we are going to Bballtalk about it. Also, if you haven't liked our Facebook page, I'll drop the link below. See you on the next video.